The magic fingers came.
We have talked about how we are going to link element from different sites, from like other website, external and then internal files that we are in right now. But up to now we did not see how we can link our section of pages to another section. In this case, that is what we are going to do. Right now I'm going to type let me type some section and give them a class. I'm going to give them an ID right now. I'm not going to give them a class. We are going to understand what is class and what is ID. I'm going to talk about them more when we come to our CSS part. I'm going to talk about a lot of that, mostly in styling CSS. When you're going to style your element, you mostly use classes and ID instead of calling the tag directly. Now I'm going to give them a class, an ID of, let me give them an ID of hero. I'm going to have my h1 displaying something welcome to our ultimate website. Ultimate website is not ultimate because it's not going to look good. I'm going to have my paragraph and lorem. If you are in VS Code, when you are going to type this lorem, you're going to specify the number of text you want in other text editor or add-on or sublime text. I think the lorem is specific tag itself. Right now I'm going to type like a 60 to get a lot of text. I'm going to go out, and after that I'm going to let me just copy this one and paste it and change the little things. Instead of hero, I'm going to call it about section. Let's go section. Let me this know more about our website. About our website. Let me just type some UL. Now we talk about list. In here I'm going to type my head and I'm going to give my lorem. Let's see, let me type 15. Let me copy them. Press Ctrl S. I think I should leave it like this. Or I can decide to add another, I'm just use section. This section is another type of HTML. We call them semantic element. If you are going to like have a specific section in your website, instead of using some div, which we did not talk about yet, I'm just put this in as an example. So this section we already even talk about it right now, because you are going to have a separate section in your website. Think about this as like you're going to have like an hero section. Hero section is where you are going to display your banner of your website at the home page or at any page, and then there is where I just actually put something called call to action, CTA. Right now I'm going to add another section, and let me give this one an ID of an ID. This ID is specific. Every one element is going to have a specific ID of itself. Like this section, it has an ID of about section, so I'm not going to have another about section else, because if there's going to be no confusion when we are about to style it. I'm going to see the style apply only, I think, to the last element. So when we're going to talk about an ID and class, we are going to know more about that. Right now I'm going to put this in other services. So let me just put h1 services, and then put lorem 30. Yep, here I'm just declare them, but I did not call them. I'm about to call them right now. I'm going to have space peak. Right now we are inside, don't forget we are inside an index.html. We are not inside any of this file, but rather index.html. And here I'm going to call them. Here's where I want. If a user click, it will take him to the space peak part of the place. Let me write a link element, and then pass the ID. If you are going to call an ID, right now you see this is an hero ID. If you are going to call an ID, you are going to have like hash and the name of the ID. Here you are telling that okay, I want to call anything with an ID of hero. That is the meaning of this hash. And I'm going to put like, let me just put like home here. You'll see many home in the website. Don't forget this is an example. And then in here I'm going to call an ID about section. I'm going to call here, right, about us. Yeah, about us. It's supposed to be capital letter. And then another, which I'm going to call services. I think that is how I name it. Services, yes, services. So I'm going to also write services here. Services. Ctrl S, I have saved it. Let me go and hit my live server just to see kind of example. It's going to ask some how to write, but let us go into see and look at it. You see, so right now we are having our website with, where is the email? Where is the, oh, you see them here, right? I'm going to have a line break actually to separate them. Line break from this thing. We are I'm going to separate this, because this from the server. Go to the browser. Yes. So you see I'm here. Because it just took me here, right here. If I click about, click services, always show me the services. The reason why it's look like it no work is because there is not a lot of content here. Let me go and like add a lot of content to this place. Hero. I'm going to let me comment all these things that we have done. Let me comment this from here. Let me comment them. In here, let me add a lot of content. Lorem of 70 in this case. Lorem of 70. Let me add lorem of 150. Let me actually just like copy them and paste. hero. We will leave the hero like this. Let us go and see. Whoa. You see, it show me the ultimate. Welcome to our ultimate website. So this is what this is the this thing, how you can link specific part of your web page to another section. And here let me click the about. Just take me about, know more about our website. This is how you can link specific part of your website to another. So let me go and type and click services. See, show our services. But right now you are seeing like a blink of an eye, but there is something called in CSS that we are going to put this thing. But don't forget, this is not a CSS class. I'm just going to type it. I'm going to say body scroll behavior. Whether you put body or you put HTML, they are going to act the same thing. So I'm going to put smooth. So let me click this thing like welcome to our website. Let me click to about. No, it's like it did not do what I wanted to do. HTML address, refresh the page. That is what I want. It works. So it took me only to our services section, and now if I go again and like click about us, it took me to about section. If I go ahead and click to welcome, it took me only to the welcome to our ultimate website. Actually, this video took a lot of time. This is how you can, link your website, specific part of your website to another section. To wrap up what we did, just come here, create a link element, call the ID, which is in this case hero, about section and services. When you're about to call an ID, you're going to first hash, then the name of the ID. You make sure the name are the same, and then hash before it. Then call it, go to your CSS. This is what we call internal styling, because we are doing the styling inside our HTML file. We didn't know about it. You write HTML and then scroll behavior. This scroll behavior is what we call properties, and it is what we value. So that is it for this video. Please and please, the only thing you are going to do to help this channel grow up and keep me motivated to upload more video is to subscribe to the channel, share the video and like it, so that the video will go viral. Other beginner developers should learn how to code. That is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.